Manuel Uda received, and we continue, and Michael Diggle blocked out.
Welcome to Scanning TV Plus on YouTube once again. Let's check out the amazing volleyball game between Ghana and Nigeria. And see, you know Ghana and Nigeria already. And this game was just amazing. This is the final of the CAVB Zone 3 Volleyball Club Championship, which was hosted by Ghana in Accra. So it was the Accra 2026. This is the African Volleyball Confederation, their tournament, and the Zone 3 Club Championship that happened, involving Ghana, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and a lot of the clubs across Africa. And see, this was just amazing tournament. I don't know if you guys want to enjoy more games. Let me know it in the comment box, and I'll actually upload most of the games from Ghana, Nigeria, and some African nations for you guys on this particular channel. But let's go and watch the final game between Ghana and Nigeria. It was just so interesting. It was somehow lengthy, but you know volleyball already. Sometimes you cannot take some parts out. It will not actually, you know, be enjoyable. It was an interesting one between Ghana and Nigeria. Let's check it out. After that, we will talk a little.
2022 is the scoreline. Philip Akande goes for the flow service. Alassane Imoro receives, and wow, pierces through the block as Ghana Army inches ever closer to the set point. They are now 2 points away from winning the set. Daniel Benefo staggers and serves the float. Blocked out by Adeni. Favor. What a masterful timely block. The young man, the setter. Wow! What an angle there. What an angle for Alassane Imoro, and what a spike. It is a dream angle for right-handers who are hitting from the right side to get their arms across their bodies to the other side. That angle has been used widely. By Wallace de Souza of Brazil and a certain Nemil Abdulaziz of the Netherlands, national volleyball teams. And Alassane Imoro hit from 2-2, but that miss there from Prince Okoye brings Ghana Army to a set ahead. What a match this is turning into. What an encounter this match will turn out to be. Will Ghana Army dispatch their Nigerian counterparts just as Kalibi did to their female side? And we commence with the second set. Wow, Daniel Benefo goes for the second touch and powers on with the two-handed push of the ball. He goes to serve, and what a service there. Prince Okoye, unfortunately, going to Aminu. Wow, he's coming back, and the unstoppable Alassane Imoro once again, arguably the best outside hitter in Ghana. Is putting up an attacking clinic. Michael Diggle blocked, retrieved. It's coming to Prince Olokoya, and the three-man block mounted. It hits high above the block there and out of bounds. Or out ball, we should say. And the free ball, unfortunately, mishandled by Usu Jemfi, and it's coming back, and wow, the very tall and lanky Timothy and Amedume substitutes Timothy momentarily in the libero's position. He substitutes Usu Jemfi. As coach George Ntaga was not so happy with that missed overhead pass. Makafu Amedume. The second libero for the Ghana Army team is on court, number 1 jersey man in a different colored shirt or jersey. Wow. And Alassane Moro says that any ball that goes above the white line of the net is good for him to attack. Once again, utilizes one of the weapons of an outside hitter, finding the fingers of your opponent, and wow. Here we go. This is volleyball. A rally mounting up. Emmanuel Uda tips. Retrieved by Jordan. It's coming to Tofik. Tofik! The net contact was loud and so visible. And Timothy goes to the service line, goes for the float. Alassane receives, and Aminu hits one against the block, and out of the court it goes. We call that brush out. Jordan goes for a masterful flow service. Philip Akande opts for the option across his body. The captain of the Nigerian Customs. Amedume, nicely received. Tofik! Shut down by Favor as he looks at him and stares him down. "4-6 is the scoreline. May I remind us viewers that this is the second set of the final match of the CAVB Zone 3 Volleyball Club Championship. We are coming to you from Boteman Sports Complex. We are live on GTV Sports Plus. Emmanuel Obing, wow, angrily bounces that ball with that spike. It was too hot for Abednego to handle. Aminu goes for the jump service and received by Michael Diggle. Emmanuel Uda retrieved. much to the disappointment of the Ghana Army team. Top referee says that defense there by Alassane Moro was a foul, and he called for that foul. Amedume, nice pass, and Tawfiq. Says I will not be shut down twice in a row. He goes to the service line. 8-6 is the score line. And we go again. Philip Akande blocked. And the ball is coming back to who? Wow. What an attack by Favor. What an attack by this young man. He's playing so well in the finals. I tell you what, setters can also attack seemingly with a lot of power as well. Philip serves and the ball goes out. A point to Ghana Army. 9-7. Ghana Army still maintaining the 2-point lead. And Emmanuel Obege, we call him, his flow service was just too hard to handle, but Favor makes something out of nothing. Emmanuel Uda is seemingly in some form of pain as he passed the float service. Nicely served out by Emmanuel Obeng. Scratching to his knees. And the medics from PPC at Paga, who have been with us throughout the championship, are still here with us, even more importantly in the finals of the competition. Favor, then he serves and Tawfiq receives. And the yellow card issued to coach Adamu Jonah as he disagrees with top referee. And on your screens now is the coach Jonah, who disagrees with the call of the top referee, as a similar thing happened to but once that stood, it meant that any other defense using that technique will not stand. Here we go. Wow. A masterful turn to the line by Michael Diggle. The scoreline is 11-9 in favor of Ghana Army. Michael Diggle goes for the jump service, yes. Amedume picked up and wow. What a block there by the Nigeria Custom side. (10-11) is the scoreline. And Aminu blocked out by Kazim Mutuyo, who has come on to replace Timothy. 11-11. Amedume receives high and wow, what a find for Al-Hassan Umoro. He's quickly becoming the top scorer of the match, and I dare say he is by statistics. Al-Hassan at the service line. Goes for the jump service and Ebuka nicely goes to the line. Ebuka has come to replace Okoye Princewell. Kazim serves, received by Tofik. Wow, Aminu Yakubu. (13-12) is the scoreline, and the second set of this highly intensive final match between Ghana Army and Nigeria Customs. Ghana Army are ahead by one set, and they are ahead by 1 point in this second set, and retrieved. It's coming back, yes, it is. Philip Akande. Wow, and Ebuka makes nonsense of Tofik's block. I like the mind games employed here by the setter for the Nigeria Customs. Favor Adeni. Ebuka serves. Tofik receives. It goes to Aminu. Wow! This is volleyball. And I dare say this is one of the occupational hazards of a volleyball player, to have the ball come at you with some speed that you are not able to react in time. Unfortunately, it will hit a part of your body. Aminu goes for the jump service. And the ball is in. Wow! Al-Hassan Umoro comes through the pipe. Ghana Army are giving no quarter. And as much as Emmanuel Uda retrieved that ball, and went into the advertising hoarding around the court, Daniel Benefo, the setter for Ghana Army, popularly known as Lampard in the volleyballing circles of Ghana, the very best setter currently in the country, who led the Black Spikers to a bronze medal. Right there on your screens is the man I'm talking about, number 2 shirted man, Daniel Benefo sets up Alassane Moro on the pipe attack, and he dispatches it. With no regrets. Yakubu sets up Philip Akande. Ahmed Omer retrieves a high ball for Tofik. He dinks it behind the block, and a block served up, and it's coming to Badmus Taiwo. And a four touch called against the Nigeria Custom side. Aminu Yakubu goes for the jump service again, and Taiwo has been shut down. Badmus Taiwo. And Ghana Army open a 4-point lead. 17-13 is the scoreline. And Coach Ernest Asante, together with Coach George Ntaga and Coach Abdul Rashid Ganiu, are excited. Mind you, we are under the auspices of the International Federation of Volleyball, the Confederation of Africa Volleyball Zone 3, the Ghana Volleyball Federation. We are ably supported by the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, whose minister was here a while ago to give a speech from his ministry as we close this championship. Taiwo disguises, and I know where the ball will go to. Aminu, wow, gets one through the block and celebrates with his fingers pointing in the opposite direction. And Emmanuel Uda is back on court, reversing the substitution of Taiwo there. Aminu Yakubu goes for the jump service. And Favor, that's an out of system, and wow! The two-handed dump. The second touch by Lampard. Nicely disguised. The ball touched the net, though. It would have been a very, very sad call against him. Aminu Yakubu still goes for the jump service. This time the pass is better. And Ahmedume Makafui would not retrieve that ball, and a 5-point lead opened up by Ghana Army. Emmanuel Uda scoops, and Alassane Moro tips. Emmanuel Uda, nicely defended. It's coming to Tofik. Tofik gets the better of Favor Adani. What a setup by Daniel Benefo, also known as Lampard. Ghana Army are giving no quarter. In the cheap balance of Ghana, we will say that Omuni Mabuayarefo, as they intend to press their advantage down the throats of the Nigerian Custom side, and Frederick Kusie Champon comes back to replace Tofik Abukari in a passing and defense role, and right there you see he passes well, and the ball is coming back. Emmanuel Obing. The miscue there reduces the deficit to 4 for Nigeria Customs. Philip Akande serves and Kusi receives again, and wow, Manuel Obing retrieves that missed point. And I know the mind games that Lampard is playing on the Nigeria Customs team. Manuel Obing with the float service. A 3-man block, but Michael Diggle had other plans. What a spike. And Alassane Moro. (22-17) is the scoreline, and a substitution for the Nigeria Customs as Abdul Rashid comes in to replace Favor Adeni, who has so far performed marvelously. Abdul Basit himself is a masterful and very skillful setter for the Nigeria Customs. Daniel Poses serves, received, and wow. Deficit still at 4. 18-22 is the scoreline. Michael Diggle unfortunately serves into the net. Sophie comes back on court to replace Frederick. Alassane Moro, a very pivotal part of the Black Spikers. Manuel Uda received, and a decision for top referee, and he gives it to Nigeria Customs, as an argument could be made by the Ghana Army team that Ebuka crossed over on that play. (19-23). Amedume nicely received, and Aminu Yakubu shut down by Emmanuel Uda, and coach Jonah gives him a thumbs up. 20-23. Amedume heightens the ball this time, and Tofik hits high above the block, brings Ghana Army to a set point. Called by Coach Adamu, and you can see Ghana Army with the names of the players: Barry, Lampard, Obege, Jordan, Jollof, Tofik, and all that. Sissoko and Zara is rocking Ghana Army, and is rocking the colors of the Ghana flag, and the Ghana flag across her neck. Al-Hassan and all, one man, and they have a common tone. The army is big. Set points. Jordan serves. And Abdul Rashid, Abdul Basit. What a set for Ebuka to attack. Ghana Mia on set point with 3 attacking options, among whom are Aminu Yakubu, Tofik, Abukari, and Emmanuel Obeng. And Ebuka serves out of bounds. Ghana Army now lead by 2 sets. The Army is big, is the chant in the stands. The Ghana Army flag is flying. I think they will employ the services of the Ghana Air Force to take flight. And Air Force as part of Army's operations. Or as part of the operations of the entire armed forces, will support their fellow forces, and the flag hoisted high, and the jubilant and the ever energetic Army supporters will chant and cheer the team on to victory. Coach Adamu has a lot of work to do. You see Coach Sunday with pen on paper in a discussion. And anything can happen in a game of volleyball. Coming to you from the Baltimore Sports Complex. We are live on GTV Sports Plus, and this is the final coverage of the CABV, the CAVB Zone 3 Volleyball Club Championship, Accra 2026. I would like to honor the management and president of Calibi Volleyball Club, Honorable Bernard Mona, and his management for hosting the entire Zone 3 jurisdiction of African volleyball. And we have the ball retrievers also enjoying themselves. We We are sponsored by the National Petroleum Authority, Ghana Gas, MTN Ghana, Gold Board, Nestle Ghana, Pella Mineral Water, Boss Energies, Techno Ghana, Metro Mass Transit, Zoom Lion, Goyle, and PPC at Paga. What a final match this is turning out to be. Nigerian Customs are down by 2 sets. And underway is the 3rd set, and Favor returns to the court. A net infringement called against Ghana Army. And it stands as assistant referee from Togo. Jordan. What a powerful spike there. But unfortunately, he did not get any part of the court. And the net infringement also whistled by Abednego, and Philip Akande with the hang time sweeps across his body. Emmanuel Uda, Amedume, Daniel Beneful saves. Dallas Animoro. Michael Diggle. As the Army team was not settled and the coaching staff was seeking for and the trophy going round for the sighting of the many in the stands. And we continue, and Michael Diggle blocked out. Monster block by the combination of Aminu Yakubu and Emmanuel Obege. Tell you what, the different shirted men on the court of each side of the teams are the people we call the liberos or libero. Their work is particularly for defense and pass. They are the best defensive players on court. They combine with the outside hitters for passing duties. So we have one libero and two outside hitters for passing duties. And for the Nigeria Customs, we have Abednego Hassan. And for Ghana Army, we have on court at the moment is Makafui Amedume. He rotates with Ousu Jemfi. He is in yellow shirt with black inscriptions. Abednego, who just received the ball there, is in green shirt with white inscriptions. The liberals primarily comes in to replace the middle blockers who are by function not the best defensive players on court. And Kazim Mutio comes in angrily with the attack and spike from the middle. On comes Samuel Ajayi for Nigeria Customs. Ebuka serves. And Daniel Benefo was going for the two-handed dump. And Aminu Yakubu is too hard to handle. Tofik. Wow, Ajayi. And Ebuka has been dug out, and Aminu Yakubu hits out of bounds. Tofik visibly complaining to top referee, who is having none of it. 7-7 is the scoreline in the third set of this possible 5-set encounter, and Ebuka positioned very well. What a defense, as he's defending his starting position from inside the 3-meter of Ghana Army, and would retreat as quickly as you saw him do there if the boys should go to position 4 for Ghana Army. Will retreat to defend on the line. But Alassane Imoro got one past the block. 8-8 is the scoreline in the third set. Obege, wow. The float was good, only that it went out. The aerodynamics under the ball. And Mutu goes for the float, and Alassane Imoro blocks. It came back, and Jordan goes for the C-quick. Touch out and a point to Ghana Army. 9-9 is the scoreline. Mind games being employed by both teams here. Unfortunately for Favor, his contact on the ball. Was not the best, and a foul against him as Emmanuel Uda wipes up sweat. Emmanuel Uda, what a choice, as he apologizes to Jordan. I tell you what, Emmanuel Uda has been the go-to man for the Nigeria Customs. Wonderful, wonderful outside hitter. Number 15 shirted man for the Customs team. And Alassane Imoro gets one off the block. The ball travels way into the VIP sitting. And unfortunately for Adani and the Nigeria Customs, foul against them. 12-10 is the scoreline. Ghana Army are beginning to open up. Once more, and Alassane Imoro, the jump service. Emmanuel Uda received, and a high ball set for Ebuka. Alassane Imoro. Tofik. Wow. He pumps his fist. The Ghana Army is flying high, running away with this set as well. 13 10 is the scoreline. And Timothy comes in for Philip Akande. Timeout signaled by coach Adamu Jonah. What a matchup this is in the finals of the Confederation of Africa Volleyball Zone 3 Club Championship. Live here at the Baltimore Sports Complex. You are watching us live on GTV Sports Plus. Alassane Moro at the service line. With the statistics of the timeout goals favor Nigeria Customs. The statistic concluded that for about 90 to 95% confidence to show that the team that signals for a timeout is more likely to win the oncoming point. And once again, the statistic has stood true to its conclusion. Emmanuel Uda serves into the net. Very, very uncharacteristic of him, as his team is already down by some 3 points. Philip Akande from the bench encouraging him. Jordan at the service line goes for, and Ebuka comes in strong. He has come to replace Okoye Princewell in the opposite department of the Nigeria Customs side. In the game of volleyball are some positions. 1 is the outside hitter, 2 is the setter, 3 is the middle blocker, 4 is the opposite attacker, 5 is the libero. And all these play very important roles. The ball is coming back. Favor tips it. Emmanuel Obin receives. Alassane Moro. Out of bounds it went. Out ball. The line referee signaled with his flag up, saying that the ball was out. The service there. Wow! What an attack! And what defense there by Hassan Abednego. Tawfiq, as though he's now warming up into the game. Hits way above the block. Across court into the waiting arms of Abednego Hassan. The set by Ebuka unfortunately went out. Tawfiq out for the jump float. And Daniel Benefo shuts down Samuel Ajayi. I dare say that Daniel is fast positioning himself as the best player for this match. 17-13 is the scoreline. Ghana Army lead by 4 points. Float service again and retrieved by wow, quick reactions there for Ghana Army. The ball did not cross, unfortunately. (14-17) is the scoreline, and Frederick Kusie Champon comes in to replace Tofik Abukari for that technical substitution for passing and defensive duties. Wow! Emmanuel Obege, as is popularly known, comes with a bang. I have been joined in studio by Emmanuel Abekukwenu, the winning coach for the female side. The side won gold medal and the male won bronze. Coach Abeku, how have you seen this matchup so far? Ghana Army are leading by 2 sets, and they are also leading in this set.
Good evening once again. I want to say a very big thank you to all viewers of GTV Sports Plus for your dedication towards volleyball. I just want to say that Ghana Army is playing a game that is beyond what everybody is expecting. Look, the best setter in Zone 3, the best setter in Africa, the best setter in Ghana, Daniel Benefo, who happens to be a setter who has gained all the experiences as far as volleyball is concerned in Ghana, cannot be compared to any setter here. He played under me as a second setter for the national team, and so I know what he comes with. Since 2007, he joined the national team. He has been a national player till now. He was part of the team that was preparing towards the All-African Games in Algeria. And so Daniel Benefo, when playing for a team, you should know that he give you nothing but the best. Now he has the best opposite player as far as the African Games is concerned, which is Alassa. And Alassa won that particular. So this particular ball that they are protesting was a good ball. It's a good ball, not an out ball. And Aminu played the ball not even closer to the line anyway. It was a very good ball, but the line judge, because he was scared of the ball, decided to turn and then just flag the ball out. But it's a good ball by all standards. I was on the fact that Army is playing a game that is moving the Nigeria Custom team to find difficult to get the blocks. That notwithstanding, the Nigeria Customs team that I've known probably might be exhausted. And so I find it difficult to get what the Army is playing. The Army is playing conventional push to zone 4. They are playing short back when Jordan comes to the front court. And so it's pushing 2 of the blockers, following the setter, and Jordan as a quick attacker. And it's giving the outside attackers one-man block. And with one-man block with Alassa, with Aminu, with the likes of Tofik, you should know that it's a bet that has won already. Whether it is over 0.5, over 1.5, over 2.5, or Army to score over 0.5, it's a sure bet for Ghana Army.
Right. Coach Abeku giving us the summary. And once again, the master strategist, as he is, shows us some of the strategic plays of either teams. Ghana Army has proven too hot for the Nigeria Customs to handle. Alassane Moro goes back to the service line. He might arguably be the most valuable player for the tournament, I dare say. Goes for the jump scoop and Emmanuel Uda receives. The ball is coming back to Emmanuel Uda. Retrieved by Tofik and Jordan Ahmedome. And fortunately for Timothy. Wow, what a play, Coach Abeku.
Look, this is something that does not normally happen in volleyball. Now, before the game started, I knew Ghana Army was going to beat Nigeria Customs 3-0. I predicted, and it came to pass. I told somebody that, look, looking at the game Kalibi played with Nigeria Customs, it got them so exhausted. And so it was not going to be difficult. Because, you see, Kalibi playing against Ghana Army would have been a tougher game than now. Because they know themselves, they know how each plays each other. And it was going to be very difficult for Ghana Army to outwit Kalibi, even though they could have beaten Kalibi. But then, playing Customs of Nigeria, of which Ghana Army has already beaten them once in the SBC, they knew exactly what to do with them. So they have the tall block, but like I said, Ghana Army is playing the conventional attack at the wings. So it's getting very difficult to play on the tall block. Jordan did well by retrieving that particular ball. And then when the ball got onto the Nigeria Customs court, they should have taken their time, or the blocker should have made the ball up in the air, waited to the ball to get down where he jumped, and it was a bad pass for him. I think that both teams have shown the resilience of making volleyball look very exciting and making volleyball look very nice to follow. Everybody should follow volleyball, whether you like it or yes. Look, volleyball has a lot of uncertainties, and this is what is making Ghana volleyball look sweet.
I have a question for Coach Abeku. I'd like to ask him, as part of the management team of Kalibi, looking at this momentous and unprecedented organization that you put up yourself and your president and management, what should you expect of Kalibi? Will we have such a program going on? Will we have such an organization of African volleyball once again?
Kalibi volleyball is ready to host any other thing apart from on volleyball game. Look, we saw it. We saw how it was being organized by other countries during our first time of participating in this competition last year. And we said that we could do better. We took the task upon ourselves and we said we're going to deliver something that's never happened in the history of volleyball in Africa. This particular organization can be compared to the main Africa Championship. And it's a testament of what to come for Ghana volleyball. Kalibi is Ghana volleyball. And Ghana volleyball is Kalibi. Whether you like it or you cannot take it away from us. We have come to stay, and we are going to make everybody know that Kalibi has come to stay, because we will conquer in all directions. Ghana volleyball is here to stay. Ghana volleyball will be the winner, and Kalibi will conquer in all directions.
Thank you very, very much, Coach Abeku. And the free ball coming for Ghana Army, and Tofik goes for the steep angle. Michael Digo and Timothy hits out of bounds and brings Ghana Army to set point. We are on game point. Match points by Ghana Army. As Timothy is visibly angry with himself. A timeout called by Coach Adamu Jonah. Ghana Army on match point 24-22. Coach Abeku is happy because I'm sure this will count as a momentous revenge on his team for the miscue or the rather not favorable call from the referees yesterday. But this is volleyball and we intend to be united. Hence we are united and the entirety of Ghana is behind Aminu there. Scoops and retrieve, and Michael Diggle is too strong for Emmanuel Obeng, and Daniel Benifo is visibly angry with him. I know where the ball is going to for this last point.
Look, it will not go to where you are thinking it will go. The Lampard I know, the Daniel Benifo alone, I know he will not drop the ball. This is what he might play. And I am only predicting or guessing. He might play a short pass, or he will play the pipe, or he will play the opposite. Watch out. Okay, watch it.
And Ghana Army wins the Zone 3 Volleyball Club Championship. Congratulations to Ghana Army. Won by 3 sets to nothing. What a match this has been. The Army is big, and rightly so. What a match. Jubilations from and the Army Colonels and the heads of the Ghana Army Sports, the directors, in applause. What a match this has been. Wow. Congratulations to the Ghana Army team as the team meets at the center line to exchange pleasantries. Congratulations to the Ghana Army team for winning this match. And what a moment this has been. I would humbly invite Coach Adamu to join me if he can. And I have the winning coach here. And the Ghana Army flag is flying over my head. Coach Ernest Asante, congratulations for winning this very, very big Zone 3 Volleyball Club Championship. How do you feel now?
I feel very good because I think the first time GTV Plus, we went for an interview. I made a promise there, and I told them that the Ghana Army is the best when it comes to ladies. Every tournament that it becomes first, we are the people to take. So I wasn't surprised. And I also told them that I am already at the finals. And you saw it. I went there first. Just waiting for the next team to join me. I am so excited. Very, very excited.
Congratulations once again, Coach George Intaga, who stood in as main coach today. Congratulations, Coach. How do you feel? What strategy did you come up with to win?
We didn't get the opportunity to play them. So this time when they came, we watched them keenly. We mapped our strategy and we knew very well that we are going to beat them. We watched them against Calibi yesterday and we really knew that we are going to beat them because if you compare their outside hitters to our outside hitters, they can't match us. So automatically we knew that we are going to win the game.
Wow, what a strategy. Will you say that fatigue? I would also say that both teams are fatigued from their previous matches, but your boys were so strong today. Congratulations to them. What should we expect from the Ghana Army going forward?
No, they should expect more. Yeah, they should expect more because if they are very strong. The guys are we're really prepared for this tournament, and we are going to keep on training to prepare for anything that comes on our way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Coach George. Congratulations once again. I'll speak to Emmanuel Abekukwenu, who has a lot to say, and he will speak to us. Emmanuel.
Look, Ghana Army won the league, Calibi women won the league. We presented our trophies to the minister, and we said that we were going to host this competition and win. It doesn't matter which team won, Ghana has won. And we have made history in hosting this competition and winning. Ghana Volleyball has won. We couldn't have allowed any other club to win this particular competition. And like I told you, my brother, we knew what we had, and Ghana is going to dominate West Africa for a very long time because of the investment made in volleyball in Ghana. Look, I want to say a very big thank you to the Minister for Sports and Recreation, the President of Ghana, the Chief of Staff, all our sponsors from NPA to Ghana Gas to Bust to Gold Board to La Palm Royal Beach to Pella Water. Look, Pella Water has been very, very fantastic to us. And they have supplied water since the day we appeared here in this competition till now. But I want to say a very big thank you to GTV Sports Plus. Look, making it so easy for the whole world to see what is happening in Ghana. It tells you that Ghana volleyball is big now. GTV Sports Plus has pushed this volleyball game to the highest level. I want to say thank you to GTV Sports Plus. I also want to say that now that you have seen Ghana volleyball this way, invest in volleyball, and volleyball can make you proud. You see the way the game went. I knew Ghana Army was going to beat Customs 3-0. Calibi beat their women 3-0. And Ghana Army are also beating them 3-0.
Thank you very much, Abeku Coach. And I'll have Daniel Benefo, the winning captain. Daniel, congratulations once again. You've won the championship. And what a moment this is in the history of Ghana Army and in the history of Ghana volleyball. How do you feel now?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm the happiest man on earth today for winning this trophy for Ghana Army. I'm very proud.
Right, so what strategy did you and your team map out to win this game?
Coming to this game, we watched their clips. So we knew their weakness. That's why we were capitalizing on that one.
Wow, a man of little words but a lot to say on the volleyball court, and he and his team have won the championship for the Confederation of Africa Volleyball Zone 3. Congratulations, Daniel. What should we expect from Ghana Army?
Now, Ghana Army Volleyball is one of the biggest clubs in Africa. They should watch out for us. I want to dedicate this trophy to my commanding officer, 5th Infantry Battalion. Thank you very much.
Right, congratulations once again. And thank you very much for watching GTV Sports Plus. We have done this from the 1st of March through to now, where the finals have completed and Ghana Army have won it by 3-0. My name is Cornelius Nipako Ankra, and I have been your commentator throughout the championship. Thank you very much, and we'll meet again.
Guys, so it also ended, yes, at the Boteman Sports or Multipurpose Sports Complex in Ghana here, where Ghana we hosted the CAVB Volleyball Zone 3 Club Championship in Ghana here. And Ghana basically emerged as the champions of this particular one, and it was so interesting. These games have been running for the past 9 days, and you know this channel already, we used to bring you guys more volleyball actions, more boxing, more athletics, anything sports aside football, we used to bring it to you guys on Uskani TV Plus until we lost our channel. So we have to still be enjoying other sports. You know, volleyball is a nice sport, and I think you guys enjoyed, especially that last, strike from the Ghana player. It was just an amazing one. If you look at how he jumped and he smashed that particular ball. Interesting. Let me know what you think about it in the comment box. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This was Kenny TV Plus, and of course, we shall meet later.